Good evening, everybody. This is Dr. Serge. I hope you guys had a good weekend. Lately, I had a lot of people asking me about the carnivore diet. It's a big thing out there. I mean, there's several doctors who talk about it, like Dr. Sean Baker, for example, Dr. Paul, and so on and so on. And people are interested to know what to do with this diet. First of all, is this diet something you should be doing? Is it dangerous to do the carnivore diet? So let's start simple. If you have any question, you guys can comment in the comment section. You can ask me questions. So the concept of carnivore diet is basically no plant proteins, right? So they recommend not to have any sources of plant foods. No nuts, no vegetables, no fruits, no coconut, for example. So everything is animal-based. That's why it's called a carnivore diet. So it's 100% animal protein, okay? The concept of it, or the idea behind this, is a lot of people would react to what we call plant pesticides or plant toxin, like oxalate, phytic acid, gluten, and so on. So plants, especially vegetables, contain plant pesticides. As you can imagine, plants, contrary to animals, cannot run away from the predators. So they need a way to actually repulse and kill those small animals that could eat them. So that's why they make what we call plant pesticides. So they are toxic. And many people, because of poor gut health, poor liver functions, low stomach acid, for example, poor gut microbiome, develop sensitivities and problems when they eat those different plant sources. One of the famous diets that came up years ago is the FODMAP diet, which is a diet that's really strict, so you avoid all those foods that can lead to gas and GI issues. But the carnivore diet is even stricter. It's actually really amazing when you start doing that, because what you do is you eliminate all those foods that irritate your colon, your gut, your small bowel, your digestion tract, and that allows your body to rest and to actually heal itself. Because every time you eat those foods, your body has to fight back, has to process. The inflammation goes higher, and you have histamine problem, and so on and so on. So when you avoid the sources of the stress, your body can catch a break, relax, and heal itself. So the carnivore diet is really, really powerful as a way to reset your GI tract, your metabolism, your immune system. So they recommend to do a really strict carnivore diet for a good 30 days. What they mean by strict carnivore diet is a beef protein for 30 days. Beef protein is one of the most stable protein to digest, one of the easiest, and is one of the safest. It's hypoallergenic for the great majority of people. So beef protein, so it's all kind of beef cuts. Okay, you can get a roast, a steak, a ribeye, so on and so on, but everything has to be beef. And as a source of fat, they use tallow. Okay, so tallow and beef is the main two things when it comes to the 30 day of detoxing the body from all these different other sources of protein. And then they recommend after 30 days to add some other sources of protein. Okay, animal protein. You can add some pork, some eggs, some raw cheese, some fish, seafood, and so on. But anything in the animal kingdom, no plant sources. So that's the concept of carnivore. So it's really based on 100% carnivore, animal sources protein. And I've been doing it for months and months now. And you feel so much better, actually. I've been paleo for 13 years. And then I got really intrigued by this carnivore diet. And I decided to try that months ago. And since then, my energy has been higher. My gut has never been as better as it is now. A lot of people are concerned about if you don't eat any fiber, you will have an issue going to the bathroom, which that's not necessarily the case. When you eat protein, Like I said, it allows your body to heal your gut, and your gut start moving better. And all the gas, the bloating, the reflux, the diarrhea, especially all those issues go away on a carnivore diet. So bowel movement is not necessarily an issue. And that's something I will talk about, the fiber myth. Um, we don't really need fiber to have a good GI tract, a good bowel movements. You need good sources. You need to detox the gut. Toxins will slow down your gut. So it's not because you don't eat fiber, you won't go. That's necessarily not true. So it's really powerful. It's a good tool that I use with a lot of my patients. Actually, for 30 days at least, we do a really strict hypoallergenic carnivore diet. Give it back to your body start healing itself, and then you start introducing some food. You can add animal sources initially, and after a while, you can add back some vegetables, some fruits, some nut, and see how your body is doing. So I really like the carnivore diet as a way to use the elimination diet. Try to eliminate all the foods that can stress your gut right now, okay, in the moment. Then as your gut heal itself, gets better, you can add some food back as you go and see how you do. At some point, you may be able to have a better, more diversity when it comes to the food options. But initially, when people had chronic issues, I mean, I had a guy, chronic pain, 20, 21 years old, like major chronic pain, and no medication would touch the pain. And he got on a carnivore diet for a few weeks, actually, for him, and all the pain went away. And since then, he's been on a carnivore diet, and that was 3 or 4 years ago. No pain. All these numbers are good. A lot of people are concerned about eating that much fat, that much protein, but his lipid numbers are great. Heart is good. Liver enzymes, the kidney function, all those different blood panels are just like top notch, are just perfect. So on a carnivore diet, typically what we see is improvement. Okay, that's one thing that I see consistently is people start getting better, and the fat from the carnivore diet, the animal foods, is not a concern. I talked many times in the past that a high cholesterol, it's not because you eat too much cholesterol. It could be a stress issue, a junk food issue, sugar issue, weight issue, grain issue. So when you do a carnivore diet, you actually eat all the foods that can cause your cholesterol to go higher, which is a bit contradictory to what we believe, right? But that's what I see. On a carnivore diet myself, my blood numbers got better. My blood cholesterol went down, my triglycerides were even lower, my vitamin D were higher. So everything got better just on a carnivore diet. So if that's something you want to do, you guys give it a try. There's many resources on that you can look. There's Dr. Sean Baker. I really like him. He's a MD, actually. He really started to popularize the carnivore diet 5-6 years ago. And that guy has been on a carnivore diet for 5 years. And a few weeks ago, he actually showed us his blood lipid panel, his blood work, his heart test. I mean, he did all kind of tests to show that everything was normal. Okay. So it's a good way to reset your body. So give it a try. I really like it because it really allows to eliminate all the sources of stressors on your gut. And those plant toxins actually can mess up with your liver, your gut, like I said, your thyroid, cruciferous, for example, the greens that people eat. Those can actually stress your thyroid function big time. So when you cut them out, you can actually restore your thyroid function. And that's what I have done many times with women specifically. Is at some point they don't need their thyroid medications because the thyroid start working again by healing their thyroid gland. Really powerful. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any question, again, you can write it in the comment section. I'll get back to you on this. God bless you.